Probably the hardest thing was to put the first ounce in a pot and boil it away and say, okay, we're going to rub it on us now.
Gar and Kat Souders make medical cannabis skin creams and other topical marijuana products out of their home in Northern California. Users say these products work on everything from back pain to stretch marks. California voters just legalized recreational marijuana with Proposition 64, and these products will soon be available to many more people.
Topical works differently than an edible or ingestion by smoking because topical does not go to the head, so you don't get the psychoactive effect.
You'll never feel high. No one's ever reported anything like that either to us, so that's a real plus for most people.
Topicals are a field that's still very, very young, but it's an end of the spectrum that's really advancing, but it needs scientific research from like universities. Right now, it's just more people like us doing the best we can.
From the most dangerous drug on the planet is going to become this wonderful natural weed that does only good things. That's of course a silly change, but in a sense, this is a little bit what we're witnessing.
Dr. Daniel Piamelli is a neuroscientist at UC Irvine who's been studying the chemicals in marijuana that affect the brain, known as cannabinoids, for over 2 decades. In his time, majority of the scientific research into marijuana has been on the dangers of the drug.
So now as we are seeing this sea change and people are increasingly asking questions about the possible uses of marijuana, a lot of the scientific and medical community are in a difficult spot because we just don't have the data that we need. The endogenous cannabinoid system is also a source, untapped source, of potentially very, very useful drugs, medicines for a variety of areas, from pain to post-traumatic stress disorder, anxiety, even cannabis use disorder. All this promise is real. We don't have the data that we need to say it's not just a promise, it's a reality, but it's a real promise.
But for now, entrepreneurs like Gar and Kat Souders will continue their work.
We add olive oil, we bring it over to the stove, and then we cook it for 8 hours. We bring it over here to press it. We press it, it comes from there, back over to here, to form. 2 days later, the pure oil.
It's really exciting and definitely something that everyone should be interested in.